the Chargers. Number's 9.5. The Rashawn Slater injury is enough to tip to the under. I think they probably go 9-8 and just miss out on the playoffs.
4 to 6 weeks later.
R.I.P. Chargers, AFC West favorites. You got 3 weeks out of it. You got 3 weeks out of it. I hope you enjoyed it, Colin Cowherd, Danny Parkins. I hope you guys loved it.
Meanwhile,
my biggest takeaway is that by a month from now, we're going to be hearing about how it's not Justin Herbert's fault. Because this is, so here is the shot at me. Danny will be making excuses for Herbert by Christmas.
You fucking piece of shit!
Dumb and dumber. Those are the words I would describe regarding Nick Wright. Obviously, Nick Wright has been proven wrong about the Chargers this season. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about how Justin Herbert has exposed the stupidity of Nick Wright and Ryan Clark. Remember, both of those guys doubted the Chargers to even make the NFL playoffs before the season started. In fact, both of those guys believed Justin Herbert was overrated heading into the 2025 NFL season. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So, here it is. Will Justin Herbert lead the Chargers into winning the AFC West division? You better believe it. The Los Angeles Chargers right now control their own destiny of where they will land up. Remember, the Chargers have already clinched a playoff berth, so at this point it is all about seeding. If you're the Los Angeles Chargers, you preferably want to bye, but more importantly, the Los Angeles Chargers want to make sure that they can host a playoff game, because hosting a playoff game means your chances of winning a playoff game go up exponentially compared to having to travel on the road. I understand that if the Chargers are the 5 seed, they travel to the 4 seed, which is probably going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea for the Los Angeles Chargers to want to travel to Pittsburgh in the NFL playoffs. I know the Steelers haven't won an NFL playoff game since 2016, but trust me, that environment in Pittsburgh is going to be absolutely rocking, and I think the Los Angeles Chargers could potentially be on upset alert if they had to travel to Pittsburgh in the NFL playoffs. That being said, though, if the Los Angeles Chargers host an NFL playoff game, I like their chances of advancing pretty far in the NFL playoffs. I believe Justin Herbert is having an underrated season right now, and he should be in the conversation to win the MVP award. I say that because Justin Herbert is absolutely carrying the Chargers on his back. He took the Chargers to the playoffs this year on a team not many people picked to make the NFL playoffs before the year started. I was one of the rare people that picked the Los Angeles Chargers to make the NFL playoffs, and I said they were going to win 11 games before the year started. I remember saying it back in August and September, and I was ridiculed for that take. Well, right now, the Los Angeles Chargers are at 11 wins, and they are currently 2 wins away from winning the AFC West division. That is definitely not something Nick Wright saw coming. Remember, Nick Wright said that the Los Angeles Chargers would win less than 9.5 games heading into the season. I showed you guys in the intro that Nick Wright said go ahead and bet the under for the Los Angeles Chargers in terms of their win totals. Right now, Nick Wright is being proven wrong for that. Nick Wright also said RIP to the Chargers AFC West hopes after week 4 of the 2025 NFL season. He declared the race to be over. Obviously, that has not been the case because the Los Angeles Chargers right now are still in contention for the AFC West division. They still could win the AFC West if they win their final 2 games of the season. They don't even need any outside help at this point. All they got to do is win their games, and they are going to win the AFC West division. You also think about how Nick Wright told Danny Parkins that he would be making excuses for Justin Herbert while at Christmas. Well, right now, we're on Christmas Eve, and I don't hear any excuses Danny Parkins is making for Justin Herbert, because Justin Herbert doesn't need the excuses. Justin Herbert has put the Chargers in great position to win the AFC West division. What Justin Herbert has done this season has been incredible. You think about how he doesn't really have much of a supporting cast to work with this year, and he is still experiencing a lot of success. To me, that is a testament of how great of a quarterback Justin Herbert is. I also want to show you guys this clip of Ryan Clark calling Justin Herbert a terrible quarterback. Well, Ryan Clark has looked absolutely foolish with his take regarding Justin Herbert, because Justin Herbert is performing like one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Roll the film.
Justin Herbert, whenever it matters, has been terrible. Justin Herbert didn't win big games in college as talented as he was. Justin Herbert in 2 games in the playoffs in the league. You lose a 27-0 lead. You go throw 4 interceptions against the Texans. I think Justin Herbert is extremely talented. I also think Justin Herbert is the fun friend, right? Justin Herbert is the friend you invite over when you're having a party. If something serious is happening, you don't bring him over because he's not responsible.
Is the man retarded?
Yeah, Ryan Clark is indeed retarded. That's why I call him race clown. Ryan Clark was dead wrong about his take regarding Justin Herbert. Calling Justin Herbert terrible is absolutely inaccurate. If Justin Herbert was terrible, then I guess that means 25 other starters in the NFL are absolutely horrific and that they don't belong on NFL rosters, because Justin Herbert right now is a top 7 to 10 quarterback. I'm not going to say that Justin Herbert is top 5 yet. I still need to see Justin Herbert have more success in the postseason before putting him in top 5 conversations. Now, that doesn't mean I don't think Justin Herbert can have postseason success. In fact, I believe Justin Herbert will have postseason success this year. This man seems like he is on a mission this year to prove all of his haters wrong. He is having a career year, despite the fact that he lost Najee Harris to injury for the season. A running back the Chargers had big plans for in the offseason. Omarion and Hampton also missed 8 games to injury. They've been having to start Vidal in several games. I guarantee you guys have never heard that name. So for Justin Herbert to be able to elevate that guy's game, that's a credit to Justin Herbert's leadership and his ability to stretch the football downfield, because it is opening up running lanes for Vidal. You also think about how he is doing it with a rookie tight end as well. Nobody ever heard of Gadsden before the year started, unless if you were a Chargers fan. Gadsden has stepped up for the Chargers this year at the tight end position. You also think about how his wide receiver core is Ryan McConkey, Quentin, Johnston, and Keenan Allen. Even though those are decent receivers, nobody is classifying those receivers as game changers. Most quarterbacks would fail under the circumstances Justin Herbert has been put under, but Justin Herbert has done the exact opposite of failing. Not only is Justin Herbert not failing, Justin Herbert is actually thriving, and that's a testament to Justin Herbert's leadership and toughness. This guy is playing on a broken hand right now and is still performing like one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. He also lost both of his offensive tackles to injury as well. Rashawn Slater's out for the year. Joe Alt is out for the rest of the regular season, and it still doesn't matter to Justin Herbert. He is elevating the offensive line's play by getting rid of the football quickly. If you want Justin Herbert to play like a point guard, he can do that at a high level. If you want Justin Herbert to play like a superhuman, he can absolutely do that at a high level. The Chargers have won 7 out of the last 8 games. There's no reason for me to expect the Chargers to lose either one of the final 2 games of the season. I believe they're going to beat the Texans on Saturday. Justin Herbert is not going to play as poorly as he did the last time he played against the Texans, which was in the NFL playoffs last season. I think he's going to go ahead and beat the Denver Broncos in Week 18, as Bo Nix is 0-3 against that Chargers team in his NFL career. There's a lot to get excited about in LA. I believe the Chargers are going to be one of the better teams in the playoffs for sure. They are a dark horse contender to make a Super Bowl run this year, and I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to go on a limb and say that the LA Chargers are going to make the Super Bowl this year if they win the AFC West division. Give credit to Jim Harbaugh where credit is due, and give credit to Justin Herbert for stepping up his game a notch, because right now the LA Chargers are one of the more underrated teams in the National Football League. Nick Wright and Ryan Clark were proven wrong about Justin Herbert already, so let's go ahead and see Justin Herbert continue to prove those haters wrong even more. So that is why Justin Herbert will lead the Chargers into winning the AFC West division, as I expect the Chargers to beat both the Texans and Broncos in the final 2 weeks of the regular season. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking. Like the video and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran and that Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel Sports Guy Talking.